Hi, it's Peter here at Freedom Marine. Today we're on board a 2057-88 Bayliner Pilothouse. This vessel has been boathouse kept for the last number of years, very well cared for. The owner of this vessel, the family's moved into a little bit larger vessel. This boat's now available at our docks in Cole Harbour Marina. The boat currently has about 1,300 hours on it and about the same on the generator. Generator was recently all rebuilt as well, so it's excellent condition. Engines are up to date on servicing. Right now, we're currently cruising just under 1,100 RPM and at about 11 knots. I would say that's probably more like 10 knots at this RPM. We've got a bit of a current behind us, so it's a very comfortable, very low RPM for this size of vessel to be able to perform at that speed and at the same time be very efficient underway. On the starboard side here, I've got my rear view camera monitoring the tender and any activity that would be on the transom. Our chart plotter open in the middle. I can flip between chart, radar, fish finder. Everything's within reach. I like how easy it is to access my throttles. I got bow and stern thruster on this boat, VHF, and my autopilot within reach as well. And yeah, it's just a really comfortable boat. There's nice seating up here in the pilot house, great flexibility and space. And in a minute, we'll go and have a closer look at the details of this vessel. Starting at the back here, you have a really nice, easy transition from the dock onto the boat. This vessel's been upgraded with the Ultra Deck. Gives you a nice, solid, non-slip feel. We've removed the cover of this really nice Zodiac. This is a very nice package with newer 50-horse Tohatsu engine on the back. You can see all the upholstery, and the boat itself is in really nice condition. But what's really nice is that it's down here. It's not up on your flybridge, taking up all your deck space upstairs. There is a fully functional crane. There is the option to put a second tender up there, maybe a small jet ski or something like that. But this gives you nice, easy loading and unloading of your tender from the back of the boat. These bars here, you can slide them back if you wanted to just bring the tender in some more, maybe a long voyage. But for your day-to-day use, having it out is totally fine. It frees up your transom to get into the big storage lockers back here, and then nice, easy access to either the port or starboard side of the vessel. One of the great features of these boats is you just get that extra cockpit space on the 5788. You can set up some chairs, set up a table. You could even build in your own settee here if you wanted. But it gives you nice working space, plus awesome access here to your generator and another generous launder over here. It's got an inverter bank of batteries, start batteries. Everything's fairly easy and nice and accessible to get to. Over on the port side, you got an easy, quick access to cleaning supplies, and there's a washdown faucet here as well. We're going to go up around the boat first, and then we'll go inside and have a closer look. Immediately coming up these decks, it's nice and safe to walk through. Good rails. You can still get by this door in the open position, which is nice, but also it's very easy to close up when you don't need it open. This gives you nice access through into the pilot house. There's 2 sliding doors as well. And up on the bow, we've got some nice fender holders, sun pads section here with some cup holders, really nice social space, great place to hang out. And then moving forward, we've got a nice locker here. It's a nice rope locker, your winch handle, and another wash down here as well for your anchor. Simple, clean, nice windlass setup, great access right down into your chain locker. There's an all-chain vessel, no road, all-chain, and you got your foot pedals here as well. Moving inside the vessel, it's nice to have this big opening door here. You walk in, you have a nice entrance, and you have immediate access to a wonderful salon setup. All this upholstery is really nice and warm. There's no rips or tears in the upholstery. The headliner's in beautiful condition. The seller, the family that owns this vessel, they've converted all the lighting to LED. All the systems on board are designed to be for extended stays. So you've got a good water maker, you've got a good battery bank, you've got a good inverter system. So you can be very comfortable away from the dock for extended periods of time. Around the salon over here, you've got a really nice bar setup, ice maker, good storage compartments here, little bar sink. This is a nice spot to not have to be in the way of the galley, but you can come over here, prepare something and get some ice. You've got a TV set up here. These all slide in, and then the TV can come out as well if you want. And then on this side, again, more storage. And this is actually pretty nice on these boats. They have good opening windows everywhere, so you've got lots of airflow that can come inside the boat. It does feature air conditioning and a reverse cycle heat system, so you can heat or cool the vessel. Up here in the Pacific Northwest, we like to just open the windows, open the door, and just have that nice fresh air come through in the summer. These 5788s, or even the 58s, are just fantastic galley setups. Some things that are nice are you've got a full-size dishwasher, full-size fridge and oven setup, great cooktop, nice newer microwave, Just everything is well laid out. Lots of little storage compartments. Even these big lockers here with custom drawers. And then across from here, naturally, you've got a nice dinette. So comfortable for 4 or 5 people. You could add another chair here if you liked as well to expand that seating setup. And then moving forward, these vessels, the Bayliner 5788s, the 4788s, really built boats for the Pacific Northwest and anywhere that you just want to comfortably cruise a vessel, have great sight lines, get nice airflow from these 2 doors, have your guests or families here sitting with you. It's a very social setup with the seats. Everybody can see forward. Here's all your electronics have been upgraded on this vessel over a number of years. So you got 3 nice big screens, Raymarine E140 screens. You've got easy to use controls here. It works great. We just ran the vessel up to about 15 knots just as a cruising speed, just to see how it ran, and it performed very nicely. Temperatures, oil pressures all stayed stable. I mean, that was only running at about 1700 RPM, and there was obviously a lot more to go, but for today, we just ran it up to about that speed. And then you have everything duplicated up at the upper helm as well. So upstairs, you've got another newer E120 screen that just fit in here perfectly. All this canvas is relatively new, so the canvas is all in really good shape. This can all be removed, taken off, depending on what your boating lifestyle is like. They've removed this piece of the cushion here. It's in storage. They have a boathouse for this vessel, so it's actually sitting in their boathouse right now. So it is dry. I've seen it. It's in great shape. What they preferred was this outdoor lounge seating setup. So this is kind of modular in a sense where you could slide it all back and actually be undercover on a little bit more of a rainy or cooler day. So this can all slide back, or push it all out and be in the sun and have a really nice, great social setup here. Here's the crane. It's a fully functional crane. All the chocks are with the vessel as well if you wanted to reinstall a tender up here or something small up here. This is nice, the way they've just designed this to simply snap in place up here. You can slide this all back and be undercover and have this all closed in and have your seating closed in as well. Up here, you do have storage compartment. You've got a nice fridge with a little ice maker built in, sink, and then just a prep station here. Moving down, we've got 3 staterooms, 2 heads. You've got nice separation between your forward guest staterooms, your forward VIP and your guest, and then your primary in the midship in this vessel. Inside here, this is all kind of curved out, so you can put little things here for the washer jar. Again, making a very nice livable vessel. I do like these 57s have thought of all your kind of bilge space in this vessel. Access to the sumps, access to the holding tank, access to various pumps. All of these floor compartments here can be lifted up, and they're big opening hatches, not just a small square hatch to get in. They're nice and generous size. You can easily get to things in this boat. This is probably one of the best primary staterooms of this era of vessels in the marketplace. It's a full beam, just nice, full size on both sides. Big bank of drawers over here. Again, a great long-term, livable, extended stay vessel. And here you've got the sink, head and shower stall with actually a full-size tub as well. And then moving forward, instead of having bunk beds, you've got a nice big berth and then another one up here. So nobody's kind of over top of each other. You got, again, a good storage compartment here. And then up in the bow, you've got your forward VIP, lockers on both sides. This stateroom does have access to the guest head, and this is a nice, generous setup with sink and your toilet. Nice, big, generous shower stall with an opening portal in it as well for ventilation. Apart from the overall design and layout of these boats, which I think is one of the best in class, with the way the Pilothouse set up, the separate dinette, separate salon space, but the engine room in these boats, when you get into this kind of vessel, you have some experience and you really will appreciate the space and height and design, the way they've designed the engine room and machinery space in this boat. So let's go have a look. Well, first off, you've got a nice entryway in here, a little bit of a staircase, but it's not taking up your cockpit space. There's no extra hatches to open, and you have a nice transition into your engine room space. This is actually great, having a little chair here. Just gives you a nice spot just to sit, relax. But you can see there's nice height, good beam, tons of room between the engines. This vessel features the MAN engines with the 610 horsepower aside. straight shaft boat, again, balanced stern thruster. But there's some nice touches here. So, you know, you got your hose here for your shop vac all lined up. You've got an extension cord on a reel, air hose here as well. This vessel features a 4,000 watt inverter charger. You've got easy access to all your rake cores for your fuel filters, and you got an oil change pump here as well, and then extra chargers for your start batteries and generator and so on. On the starboard side, you've got a nice US water maker setup here. Everything's fairly easy to access. There's a remote panel upstairs as well, single membrane system, and your pre-filters and everything are fairly accessible, and the pump is accessible right over here as well. These boats feature underwater exhaust, so your noise levels are quite low underway. Whether we were doing 1,000 RPM or 1,700 RPM, the boat was quiet and smooth and really nice to operate. Again, we just ran this boat, just brought it onto the dock, and I'm looking under these engines. I don't see any noticeable or unusual leaks or drips or anything from our voyage. These Mans are great power units. They're still built today in our newer vessels. They're nice, smooth operating motors. Thank you for taking a few minutes here to go through this 2057-88 Bayliner. It's available down here on our docks in Cole Harbour Marina. I think this is a wonderful vessel in great condition. I think it would suit anybody that's looking to do extended cruising, family cruising, or just wants that extra space and livability on board. Feel free to reach out to myself or anybody on our team to come and have a closer look at this 57-88 Bayliner. My name is Peter from Freedom Marine.